You can sit still now, Mike.
Oh, no, I can't. I couldn't if I tried, because when the feeling takes you over, you've just got to ride the wave, baby. J-Wave signaling the arrival. Hold on, who is that? Oh, it's Don Juan. Don Juan, the Megalodon himself, making his entrance as only he can, riding the wave high, and J-Wave directing traffic, and a show for all the ladies in attendance.
That's not the show they paid for. They paid for a wrestling event.
You're right, and they got that as a little bonus incentive. You're welcome, lady.
They're making their way around the ring, sharing their unsightly perspective with the fans. I'm not sure if I agree with this.
You don't agree with what? Having a good time, Doc? You know what? That doesn't actually surprise me. That's pretty standard for you.
And I'm noticing something on J-Wave's shirt. It's an interesting shirt he's wearing.
I was trying to look at it. I was too busy by this very rude young girl in the front row. I don't know who her parents are, but they definitely should be ashamed of themselves.
She wasn't being rude. The Texas Street was being rude to her. That's what actually happened.
I don't believe it.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we represent the National Organization of Men Against Suspicious Kinds of People. No masks. It's campaign season. So we're beginning a brand new campaign to make professional wrestling great again. And how are we going to do that? By exterminating lucha libre from America altogether. Only ugly people wear masks. As you can tell, it messed up my hair, and I'm pretty. We already got rid of Epidemius Jr., so tonight on our hit list is Cinta De Oro. And after we destroy him, as he's beaten in the middle of the ring, I will expose his ugly face to all of you. Since you're the best referee hybrid, we want you to join our campaign.
Smoke at the curtain, and we're just waiting the arrival of Cinta De Oro. Cinta De Oro Jr. accompanying Cinta De Oro. They look fantastic, ready to go.
Absolutely. Father and son here visiting Hybrid. Welcome to both of them. Always a pleasure to have a legendary figure like Cinta De Oro here in the Hybrid School of Wrestling. wrestling. And Don Juan making the wise choice, getting out of the way. Cinta De Oro getting a well-deserved reception here tonight.
Fans are for it. They're ready to go. They're raring. They were waiting for this.
It's Cinta De Oro Jr. Can't wait to see what the future holds for him as well.
And the ref having a few words with both of them. They're not really too happy, but they're going to make sure that they give the fans what they want to see. Ooh, we got the ref stripes being exposed because this is, of course, the match we're waiting for.
It's both of them. Cinta De Oro, he's got to be careful putting his hands on Vance Jackson like that before the match even begins. And shocking what we're already seeing. Can't believe he's being that disrespectful.
Technically, the bell has not rung yet, so the match has not started.
So that makes it okay to put your hands on another official. That's what that means, Doc. Is that what you're saying?
They were just exchanging words, friendly banter here and there.
Exchanging words. He brutally ripped the garments off of this man's physical body. Vance Jackson may need to go see a chiropractor after the force that Cinta De Oro used. Unbelievable.
Vance was not wearing the official clothing for this match. That's what Cinta De Oro was making Vance know. You have to be ready for the match. You have to have your equipment ready too.
Of course, you can just excuse violence when you want to. I see how it is. Don Juan, though, doesn't look like he's ready for it as he's running for cover. Vance Jackson doing the right thing, getting involved as he should.
But this is a big deal, and Don Juan knows it because if they step out of line, Cinta De Oro is ready to take care of business.
Are you trying to say Don Juan is not ready to take care of business?
They ran away. Does that show readiness?
I think it shows that he is able to think on the fly. If he would have went in there guns blazing, swinging to Cinta De Oro, that's exactly what the man would expect. He's got to throw him off his game with a spectacular roll from Don Juan. Well done.
That's a very wordy way to say strategy. I'll give you that. But we're going to see what happens here, considering the fact that Don Juan is now inching forward, getting into this match.
A wordy way. Yes, I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. I speak for people of a higher intelligence. I'm sorry that you can't keep up with what's going on here at the desk, but let me break it down for you a little bit so even you can understand, Doc. What's going on in that ring is a perfect example of a veteran mindset, of ring experience, of pure professionalism, and Cinta De Oro is in there as well.
That's right. That you're talking about Cinta De Oro, considering that they took control right away. Don Juan trying to figure out how to get out of that grab, that hard grasp that Cinta De Oro is putting on him. Oh, look, he's trying to dance his way out. That's not how you conduct yourself professionally, you say.
Dancing his way out, this is how you escape from these holds. This is that professionalism on display, but Don Juan gets hooked nonetheless. Slammed down to the mat.
And rolls out towards the concrete, knowing that the International Open Challenge World Champion is opposite of you. Yes, I can see the fear there.
The fear? No, fear, Doc. This is exactly where you and I differ. You are completely misreading this situation. It is veteran awareness that Don Juan is employing. What do you expect him to do? Are you expecting him to roll towards Cinta De Oro to put himself in more danger? No, of course not. That is why Don Juan has seen the success that he has. He knows he's got to create that space. He knows that he's got to throw his opponent off his game just like that. Just like that. Hard shot to the ribs of Cinta De Oro. The Megalodon showing why he is a predator.
Cinta De Oro's coming back, putting one arm around him. He's taking some damage, but again, this is the strategy Cinta De Oro employs. This is how you get under your opponent's skin. Has one hand on it. He's biting him. What do you call this? This isn't the type of, this isn't even wrestling.
What do I call it? I call it Cinta De Oro being in there with a pure shark. That's what I call it. That's what I call it. It is Don Juan playing to his strengths. And a question I have for you, Don, why is Cinta De Oro trying to target the knees of Don Juan?
Because you want to take out the limbs of your opponent. If they have nothing to stand on, if they have nothing to throw at you, you can go take them down.
It's very well documented. Don Juan has a history of knee problems. I cannot believe Cinta De Oro would try to use that to his advantage.
And you're okay when Don Juan does this.
What is Don Juan doing now? Double axe handle, that's what I'm seeing from Don Juan. Vance Jackson rightfully getting out of harm's way. Cinta De Oro in the corner. As Don Juan in control, just a boot across the throat of DJ and giving him a little show for his trouble.
And the ref slowly counting his way through this. Are you kidding me, right?
Vance Jackson is following the official cadence that referees do in a wrestling match. I know that may not be quick enough for you, Doc, but it doesn't always swing your way. As Cinta De Oro is finding out right now, Don Juan with this side headlock clamped on tight, but Cinta De Oro managing to shoot him off. The pass by sends Don Juan again, but the shoulder tackle takes him down.
Cinta De Oro Jr. outside, sharing the energy with Cinta De Oro, who is going back and forth, jumps right over Don Juan, picks him up, puts him down face first into the canvas. Comes back for more. Don Juan trying for a hip toss, but Cinta De Oro wouldn't let up, getting that big old boot to the face, sending Don Juan to the outside.
Don Juan rocked by the thrust kick, but doing the smart thing, getting out of danger's way. Don Juan.
Wait.
Hold on, he's got a microphone. Timeout. He's calling a timeout.
There's no timeout in wrestling.
There's definitely a timeout. There is one timeout, at least one timeout. Everybody knows that.
I think that's a lot of crying coming from that corner. Timeout.
They should be. That's what I'm saying.
That's the best. That's what you call taking everything and showing them what you got.
I can't even argue with that because that hits the nail on the head, taking absolutely everything. Cinta De Oro throwing caution to the wind, the suicide dive to the outside, catching Don Juan as he rolls the Texas Tree back into the ring, but J-Wave has Cinta De Oro's leg. He's got him hooked.
And this is what we were talking about before. J-Wave always interfering. We don't need their presence in this ring. Vance Jackson letting it happen at this point, and Cinta De Oro Jr. just trying to be encouraging for Cinta De Oro.
I understand why he is his son in there seeing the absolute mauling that the Megalodon is putting on him here. I understand that the kid is distressed and trying to voice that, but clearly he's distracting Vance Jackson when he should not be.
Clearly, J-Wave is way too involved than they should be.
J-Wave is a sanctioned part of this match. He is a manager. He has a license to be out here, just as I'm assuming Cinta De Oro Jr. does. That's actually a good point. We should see if he's got the correct credentials. I'm glad you brought that up, Doc.
Wow. This is a one-on-one, not a tag team match. And from what I understand, the manager's place is outside.
I agree with you, which begs the question, why is Cinta De Oro Jr. trying to distract Vance Jackson in this match?
Cinta De Oro Jr. is trying to see if they can help their father get this win by telling the ref to pay attention.
Cinta De Oro making it inside the ring, breaking the 10 counts. I think that's every bit of ring awareness from Cinta De Oro, too. He's celebrating 25 years in professional wrestling this year, his 25th year. And if he's not careful, Don Juan may make sure it's his last one. Big shot across the chest.
Cinta De Oro really felt that. The burn on that chop sent him down to the canvas. Don Juan just giving him a side eye as Cinta De Oro rolls to the other side, trying to make some space. Oh, we all fell silent to see if we could hear that crack around the arena.
All of us were waiting in anticipation of these chops from Don Juan, but Cinta De Oro now.
Ooh.
Again, just tearing at the wardrobe of the Texas. Don't you tell me to shush. Don't you tell me to shush.
Oh my gosh, it's like a back going across the chest of Don Juan. Oh, and another one. Deuces at this point.
Don Juan got to get out of there. I know he's trying, but the Megalodon of Cinta De Oro and these hard knife-edge chops.
Can he breathe is the question. Wait, they're calling for more. Otra. A ver. Ándale, vamos a ver. Wait. He asked him to hold on a second. He said, no, you can't do this. Cinta De Oro knows the fans want this.
And Don Juan trying to talk some sense into the man. He doesn't have to do this. This is supposed to be a traditional competitive wrestling match. This is not supposed to be a display of sadism. You cannot be serious with this.
I know you can hear the fans. They want this. They're shouting yes.
They want this. Who cares what these fans want? It's
go.
not about what they want.
Ooh, he reared up and pitched that chop right into the chest of Don Juan, caving in his sternum. The man is limping forward. He doesn't seem to have his wits about him right now. Whipped across the other side of the ring, tried to splash Don Juan, but he got away.
Doesn't have his wits about him. What does that look like to you? That is a man who always knows where he's at. Always trying to make smart fashion choices.
I'll give you that, because considering the fact we don't have to see that shirt anymore, Cinta De Oro took care of that.
The nerve of you. I can't believe you. Don Juan with the near fall. As my broadcast colleague just taking enjoyment in the suffering of Don Juan. As he has this rear chin lock in tight on Cinta De Oro.
Cinta De Oro showing there's still life in them. They're getting back up, forcing Don Juan, throwing those fists into his ribs. Don Juan doubling. Ooh!
And catches him with that lariat just like that. The Megalodon back into control.
Showing off for the cameras over there.
I mean, hey, when you've got it, you gotta flaunt it every now and then. I understand.
He flaunted it, but he did not realize he gave Cinta De Oro time to catch a breath and not let himself be taken down to the cameras like that.
That's right, and it was all intentional because Don Juan is all about putting on a show, about giving these people what they paid for with their hard-earned money to see the Texas Treats compete here tonight as he hammers with his double axe handle on Cinta De Oro.
And again, he's taking time to gloat with the fans. Cinta De Oro on the ground. This might be the mistake on Don Juan. Again, you don't take too much time away from your opponent. Cinta De Oro still on the ground. Don Juan circling like a shark.
Doing just that.
Whoa!
Big back body drop from Cinta De Oro.
And the bun's been pressed. Cinta De Oro's rearing up. The fans are clapping, giving their energy. Cinta De Oro getting back to their feet slowly but surely, but they're using that energy, that power, drawing it in within them. Don Juan, he's having a hard time getting himself back up, but he's inching himself there. Cinta De Oro on their feet.
And Don Juan back to a vertical base. Trying to throw that wild punch, but Cinta De Oro ready for him. Sends Don Juan to the ropes, but he reverses. Rebound crossbody from the second rope.
Kick sent to the gut. Don Juan taking forearms and taken down straight to the mat. Not quite. Don Juan was able to escape, but Cinta De Oro knows they have chipped the armor of Don Juan.
Oh, and the fireman's carry right into the slam. Cinta De Oro, smooth transition, going for the pin. 1.
Come on, ref.
2. Everybody in suspense. No! Oh my God, can you believe it? The 2.99, absolutely incredible resilience on display from Don Juan. Can you believe it?
I believe what the fans are saying right now. That's a cadence? You call that appropriate?
What are you talking about? That is sheer resilience. That is willpower. That is willingness to stay in the game from Don Juan. And Cinta De Oro, was he trying to do a low blow? Don Juan caught him.
Oh, Cinta De Oro down. Don Juan taking way too much advantage.
Advantage of what? Of what? It was Cinta De Oro who tried to go for the low blow. It was Cinta De Oro who tried to break the rules for the match. It was him who goes against all these values you said to have at the beginning, Don. How come you're not cheering for Don Juan right now?
Don Juan
the
has
real
a
competitor in
partner.
this match.
The ref is
He has a partner. Yeah, he's got 2, Diego Renee and Chris Marble. Neither one of them are out here right now, so you should be giving him the credit he deserves.
Cinta De Oro in the corner right now. Don Juan taking liberties on Cinta De Oro in the corner with the ref aiding him in this respect.
How is he aiding him? Vance Jackson is physically pulling him away. Cinta De Oro just hit him. Oh no!
There you go.
Oh no!
The ref got his just desserts. for that sorry cadence.
Don Juan hit him with a cutter. Somebody check on Vance Jackson.
Somebody get a real ref out here.
What? It never ends with you, does it?
Cinta De Oro still has that energy, crawling their way back to the corner, using the turnbuckles to get back up.
Well, there's no referee.
Somebody call a ref right away. We have the one that was taking advantage of the situation all along outside. Cinta De Oro on the top turnbuckle. Don Juan
Taking advantage of this situation. I don't know what match you've been watching. Don Juan trying to do the best he can in this incredible situation that Cinta De Oro has put him in, assaulting the referee, Vance Jackson.
No, manipulating the situation. You almost said it. I know you did because that almost came out there.
Said what? That Cinta De Oro is manipulating the situation? I mean, yeah, you said it more than I did, Doc.
Cinta De Oro pushes Don Juan out. Oh! What's
J-Wave!
Hold
on! Cinta De Oro pulled him off the apron!
Cinta De Oro Jr. goes in for the kill! J-Wave taking the shot from the young man!
J-Wave has been assaulted!
Cinta De Oro hits on turnbuckle!
He's not a part of this match!
Woo! Golden Swanton right on top of Don Juan, but here we go, Golden Bomb from Cinta De Oro!
There's no referee! There's no referee! Wait, this one, come on!
Free call! There you go!
What? No!
That's how you do it!
Are full of all of this in front of us. I wish Armani Sage would have called it correctly. Cinta De Oro picking up the victory with the interference, with the unexcusable interactions of his son, Cinta De Oro. I am livid. I am livid.
You better find a way to unlivid yourself. That was called correctly. It was Floyd Pearl who made sure that this was called straight down the middle. Cinta De Oro won that fair and square. The aid of his son, making sure that the manager of the Texas
Street stayed out of the match. His son, the man who is not involved in this match at all, the man we don't even know if he has a license to be at ringside. This man who, as far as you and I can know, could be a bum off the street that they just pulled in to screw Don Juan out of this match.
Well, you know what we do see right now is that Cinta De Oro and Cinta De Oro Jr. prove right here in the Hyper School of Wrestling ring who the real bums are.
I cannot believe you, fans. I'm gonna try to collect myself. Somebody please check on Vance.
And I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the moment right along with them because it is well deserved. Cinta De Oro, the winner of this match, making sure it is known throughout all of the hybrid situation here that they are the best. The experience, the 25 years that they're celebrating this year is shown right here in this ring.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words.
And that's a good thing.
Well, fans, I can't even say it. You said it. You said
fans, I hope you enjoyed that as much as myself, Dr. The Wife, and Mike Wilkes has enjoyed this match. Cinta De Oro leaves the champion here at the Hybrid School of Wrestling. And with that being said, don't miss out because we got one more coming up. Go to the Hybrid School of Wrestling socials. Go to Hybrid School of Wrestling on YouTube. Rewatch all the wonderful action, including this match that's going to be there soon. We will see you in just a minute.